Good afternoon, my queen. I just love the sound of that. My queen. It has such a nice ring to it. It may not technically be true just yet, but it will be before long. How are. I was just about to ask you how you're doing, my dear. But of course, that's a foolish question. As long as you're under my spell, you'll feel anything I tell you to feel. Do whatever I tell you to do. You'll feel nothing but bliss, as long as you obey your prince. Yes, that's as it should be. Isn't that right, my princess? Good. The wedding preparations are coming along nicely. We'll be married here in my castle, in a ceremony so grand it will defy belief. I may need your help, though, my princess. I've heard rumors that your old populace is rather unsettled by our match. It's too sudden, they say. Why would our sensible princess make such a rash decision? And why him? Of all the princes she could have chosen, why did she pick him? Oh, my precious princess. If they only knew. I always get what I want. And in this case, my dear, that's you. I must admit, though, I'm impressed at your people's response. Getting the ignorant masses to care so strongly for you, to the point where they so brazenly voice their concerns without you having to bend a single mind to your will by magic. And that's quite the feat. Your people are more perceptive than I gave them credit for. But no matter. Once we're wed, they'll fall under my spell just as you did. And before you know it, they'll be just as supportive of our union as my own people. But if by chance they do need a little extra persuasion, surely you wouldn't mind extolling your new husband's virtues on them. You will, won't you, my dear? Go on. Say yes. Wonderful. You look so stunning today, princess. Our kingdom's fashion suits you so much better than those old rags from your homeland. Don't you agree? Hmm? There was a pause there. Say it again, my dear. Don't you agree with your prince? Ah, now that's more like it. I enjoy hearing you call me your prince. I'll have to give you more occasion to say it. Now come closer. Let me look at you. Didn't you hear me? I said come closer. Come here, my dear. Now. That shouldn't have happened. Why did you hesitate? Something's wrong. Look at me. Look at me, princess. Wait. No. No. Impossible. You're actually starting to resist me. How the hell could you? Ah, of course. That one last drop of free will you still had in you back in the garden. That one tiny little spark. I should have smothered it right then and there when I had the chance. Now, left unchecked, it's grown into a flame. Beneath the blissful fog of my hypnosis, you're still fighting me, aren't you? You've been fighting this whole time. My. It seems I underestimated you, princess. I knew you were strong-willed, but to think you nearly managed to actually break free. Luckily, I discovered this little inner flame of yours before it could get any bigger. But I think it's high time we put it out. And I may have just the thing to help with that. Here you go, my dear. In all the excitement, I almost forgot the whole reason I came to see you. I wanted to give you this, my dear. Go on. Open it. Lovely, isn't it? This locket has been in my family for 5 generations. They say it was once the crown jewel of a dragon's hoard. What better present for my future bride? Here, let me show you. Yes, it's quite the sight, isn't it? A gold-plated exterior, embossed with our family crest. Tiny diamonds scattered across the surface like stars. And, of course, the jewel in the middle, as red as blood. Isn't it beautiful, my dear? See how the gem catches the light? Yes. Watch how it gleams as the locket slowly spins around. It's rather calming, isn't it? When you watch the locket, when you watch the way the light dances across the surface, it's hard to focus on anything else. Keep watching. That's it. See how the colors shift and change. If I spin it a little faster, it only makes it gleam even brighter. And the colors shifting more and more quickly. Let those colors fill your mind. You can't look away. You can't think of anything else. All you're focused on is the locket and the sound of my words. Keep watching, my dear. Your mind is going blank. Your body is relaxing. Yes, no more thoughts. Only staring at the locket. Just sink. 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 Deeper and deeper. Sink for me. That's it. Let go of everything else, except obedience to your prince. Just sink and submit. Accept that you're mine, now and forever. Yes. Say it, my dear. Say that you're mine. Yes, that's right. You belong to me, princess. Say it. Good. Very good. Perfect. Yes. My powers have always been unrivaled. But it never hurts to have a failsafe. With the help of the locket, that should keep you under for a good long time. Especially once you're wearing it around your neck. Now, hold still, my dear. Let me just slip it over your head. There we go. Just to double check, though. Look at me, my dear. No hesitation. Excellent. Come to think of it, this might actually be fun. It's been a long time since anyone was able to resist my hypnosis. Most fools are far too weak, with barely enough willpower to clean their own boots. But you, my dear, you're exquisite. Your strength of heart is like nothing I've ever seen. Perhaps that's why I was so drawn to you to begin with. If that spark of yours does return, it will be a special challenge. I'm looking forward to extinguishing it time and time again. As many times as it takes to make you truly mine. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you, my dear. I need to go see to more of the preparations. I hope I can trust you to not cause trouble while I'm gone. What do you say? You'll be a good girl in my absence, won't you? Good. Very good. Very well then. Farewell, my headstrong princess. My soon-to-be queen. Hello everyone, it's Prince Kairo here, and I just wanted to thank you all for listening to another one of my audios. I know by now most of you are actually about to click off, but I do want to say something before you all do that. Thank you. And I know that that's what this part of the video is for, but no, truly, like, thank you for even being here and hearing this message. It truly does mean the world to me. I feel that sometimes when I give thanks, it seems like a formality rather than a truly meaningful thank you. So, thank you all so much for listening to all my audios. It means the world to me. I just recently got a community guideline strike, which kept me from uploading for a while. I really wasn't able to do anything with my channel, and it's a shame I wasn't even able to update you guys and let you all know what was happening. The only people who knew anything were those over on Patreon, and that's like not even like a Patreon plug or anything. Like, that's the only place that I had the ability to reach out to my community, because I hadn't made the attempt, truly speaking, outside of my YouTube to make sure that my community had a place to reach me, and that's entirely my fault. To that, I have also opened up a Ko-fi page for anybody wanting to donate to me, and don't feel pressured to do anything like that. That's completely just like voluntary, you know, for anybody who absolutely wants to. I mean, I'm super grateful to everybody out there, even you watching my videos, you know, helping me on the algorithm, leaving the likes and the comments and all that stuff, and the shares and all that. That helps me out tremendously. So don't ever feel pressure to contribute financially if, you know, it's not something you're truly 100% set on doing. And yeah, it's just another way to support me and support the channel, since there won't be, well, any YouTube monetization coming anytime soon. So I figured I'd, you know, open that up as an avenue so I'm able to, of course, continue to support myself and the channel, and of course, continue making the great content for you guys. Be sure to check out all my socials in the pinned comment below, and yeah. This has been pretty wordy, so I'm going to thank you all so much for listening. A special thank you goes out to all my patrons, especially my precious pets over there. Jingliu Owo, Toka, With His Face by Austin, Michelle, Nikki Pele, T. Briscoe, and Ghost. Thank you all so much for listening. I have been Prince Kairo, and remember that your prince loves you all. Mwah.